A paper titled From No Name ID to City Commissioner, breaking down Bowling Green City Commissioner Dana Beasley Brown's 2018 campaign, is the talk of the town after the Bowling Green mayor used the paper to criticize the city commissioner online. That paper, written by college students 2 years ago, outlines Beasley Brown's campaign in a 69-page analysis completed for an upper-level political science class assignment at Western Kentucky University. Bruce Wilkerson posted on social media outlining some of the paper, saying, quote, "To quote the essence of the campaign, Dana was also a very ideological candidate while there was focus on being moderate in her core message. Recruiting donors often involved Dana expressing her more left viewpoints. Dana would harp on radical viewpoints that were applicable to the potential donor, which would incentivize them to donate money to the campaign."
My positions are widely known. I do not hide them, and I make every effort to be as transparent as possible.
The city commissioner also says the paper does not represent her.
The tactics in the paper were from textbooks, not my campaign.
Travis Leiser is one of the students who worked on the paper.
I think we need to stop taking this paper so literally because, again, it was a college paper and it was a homework assignment. This was not some document that we as a public official or any kind of legal professionals made, and we were not paid and we were not consulted to run her campaign for her.
I was not even aware that it existed because it's not a campaign document of mine.
Sandra Ardrey, a professor at WKU, has been assigning projects like this for about a decade.
None of the candidates have any input into this project. They don't know about the project, and if they do, it's just in passing. A lot of the information the students get comes from websites and from other sources, but they don't have anything to do with the strategy or the planning, and if they do, they're there to observe. These are 18, 19, and 20-year-olds.
But Mayor Bruce Wilkerson still believes the paper has significance.
Whether volunteer or done for a class project, it still reflects their views, but they're adults. If you allow paper to be presented in that fashion, you have to expect that people will read it.
One of the concerns brought forth was the possibility of the students having been paid to campaign for Beasley Brown. Francis Wilson worked on the paper as well.
Francis we hired him as a private contractor. He has a video photography company, and so I hired him to help me create a video. But no, he wasn't employed by that campaign.
Bowling Green City Commissioner Sue Perigin says that payment is part of her concern.
According to the document, at least one of the students was paid for their services. What disturbs me most after reading the 69-page document were the partisan resources that were used in a nonpartisan election.
Beasley Brown says she obtained voter registration information for voters registered in both parties.
It's crazy to me that someone would try to paint me as something other than who I am and the record that I have made the last 2 years.
Reporting in Bowling Green, Krista Garrison, WNKY News.